Yes, good afternoon, good morning, welcome to Crafters TV. Here on this very special week, I should say. My name is George Akid and welcome to our launch day here on Crafters TV, our second anniversary. Can you believe it? We're 2 years old. And what are we doing to celebrate? Well, what aren't we doing to celebrate? Until the 2nd of September, over £250,000 worth of giveaways across all our shows, and today is no different. Even though it's a launch day, we're still giving you things away for free. So much happening. Now listen, if you want to win our amazing goodies in this show, all you've got to do is comment, interactive, get involved in YouTube, Facebook, however you watch us, comment below, and at the end of the show we'll be choosing our winner and we'll be showing you what you've got the chance to win a little bit later on in the show. Now remember as well, throughout all the show you've got the chance as well to get your hand on some more amazing goodies here on Crafters TV all the way until the 2nd of September, until stocks last. If you spend over £50 or $50, you're going to get yourself this amazing Crafters Companion notebook. I've been singing all day. That is yours. If you get £50 or $50, you can get yourself that amazing notebook. You spend over £100 or $100, you'll get yourself the Crafters TV tumbler. Yes, there it is in all its glory. Cold drinks only, alcoholic, non-alcoholic, whatever your preference is. That can go in there. That's if you spend over £100, $100. If you spend over $150, you're going to get yourself both of those items today. Oh, put it the right way around, George, that always helps. They can be yours. And remember, it is until stocks last. And remember as well that it's double points across everything on our anniversary week. And let's have a look at what you're going to win yourself today. If you are chosen at random, all you got to do is comment or make sure you get involved with the show at all throughout today. You get yourself this. Let's take a look at what you can get. It's a prize bundle worth over £150, over $200. You are getting yourself card making kits. You're getting yourself foam pads. You're getting yourself card making kits, beautiful bouquets, the handbags, and also the large bundle there as the back. That could be yours, and all you got to do is get interactive with the show. Comment, get in, say hello, whatever it may be. We'd love to see you. Now listen, it's a launch day, and you know it's a big occasion because today is a very special day. I know you guys are excited about this product from Hunky-dory, but there's one person who is even more excited. He is bouncing over in the corner like a little tigger. He is, of course, our wonderful Craig. Good afternoon, Craig.
Oh, good afternoon, George. I am absolutely buzzing. If you didn't already tell by now from this morning on social media in the last week, here it is, launch day, Hunky-dory Crafts. If you thought last month was a big month when it comes to launch day with Hunky-dory, this is huge. We done, myself, on my Facebook last night from home, a 3-hour Facebook Live where I showed you everything in great detail. So let's show you some finished cards. Many of these are going to be my demos, time dependent and stock dependent. You guys already love these ones. I had messages from you guys stateside saying that you're up at 4:30 a.m. ordering it. George and Debbie's already told me how incredibly busy it was within Wake Up Call. So let's have a look and see.
Yes.
We've got 3 main collections that between George and myself we will be going over. We've got decollage. Now this is decoupage gone big. I've brought in some of the foiled acetate that comes in with one of the collections as well. So we've got the decollage that enables you to make detailed cards. Now I'd be making boxes or envelope boxes to pop these ones in, but what's so fantastic about Hunky-dory is this is actually one of the background cards, but the decollage fits on the backgrounds as well.
Nice.
So that topper of that image, I've got spare now that I could make another card. So we've got decollage. Then what we have got is sparkling
wow,
season.
love that.
Phenomenal when it comes to this one. So far, this morning, just now anyway, Georgina will soon tell me, is that still the favourite so far out of the individual?
Yeah.
Absolutely your favourite. All accent foil. This has got that sparkle foil to it. It's like an AB, Aurora Borealis effect to it.
Oh, very nice.
Then, this one actually, George, you can see there, this is actually using waste that it came from this one.
Wow.
So we've got 2 cards from the waste there. But what we have got, Festive Radiance. Now this, well, all of them have not that long launched with Hunky-dory, but this is one of the relatively new ones. I did not think for a minute that our buyer, Emily, who works with Hunky-dory, would be able to get this. But she did. So this is what we made on Facebook Live last night from home. And then we've done a few other ones. So bringing in your shakers. These are poinsettias that we do from Crafter's Companion, but small cars. I don't want you to think that you just have to do large cars. Hunky-dory absolutely shouts out large cars, shouts out concept cars, but if you want to rein it in and make small cars, you absolutely can do. I have got piles and piles and piles of demonstrations. So what I'm going to do, George, is I'm going to throw back to you.
Yes.
So you can do what you need to do, and then we can get demoing.
Well, listen, there's so many demos. Now, if you're brand new to Crafters, Hunky-dory are a company based here in the UK, up in Preston, in the north of England. Our lovely Craig used to work for Hunky-dory for 8 years, is that right, Craig? 8 years?
Round about there, on their team, yeah, design team I was on. So we've got a credible one design team here at Crafters Companion and Spectrum Noir, and I was on Hunky-dory's for, yeah, if not a bit longer than 8 years, but yeah.
There you are. You see, so you know the quality that these products are coming. Now, we've got some fantastic buy the show collection available to our UK and USA customers. Now, EU, we've got something extremely special for you, and we'll show you that in a minute. But for our UK and USA customers, we've got this wonderful deal. The entire Buy the Show collection. You are getting in here, you are getting the wonderful toppers, you are getting the acetate, you are getting the inserts. Everything that you see there is what you are getting. You are getting the adorable scoring patterns, everything there, that wonderful collection. What an amazing set. There's so many different items in here and so shiny. The cameras don't do this justice of what you are getting. The incredible shininess of it. You could see earlier in Debbie's card how shiny that was here in Wake Up Call. That is priced today at £154.68. $230.40. Saving yourself a huge saving today. And remember, Platinum price, you're getting that extra 20% off. £123.74, $184.32. And remember, it's double points. Now, if you buy this day at full price, not only are you going to get everything here, you're also going to get yourself that free notepad and that incredible tumbler exclusive for our 2nd anniversary week here on Crafters TV. So, there's so much to see here. Now, remember, I did say something special about EU. Now, of course, with all the restrictions happening at the minute, we've got something especially for you. This is what you're getting if you are in the EU. It's €139.35, €111.60. You are getting the 3 collections. Exact same saving that you're getting, but it's just the 3 collections here on this one. You're just missing out on the adorable scoreable patterns. But listen, they can always buy it separately, all right? But you're missing out here on the Christmas collections. It's €139.35, €111.60, double points. Now, I can stand here all day long and tell you how amazing these products are, because I can tell you they are brilliant, but they look even better out of the packaging and being used. Craig, let's get started with our first demonstration.
Right, let's do it. Let's have a look at the Festive Radiance. This is going to be the first demo. We'll do a relatively simplistic demo, and then throughout the 2 hours, we'll just show you more and more. Meant to do more and more, not show you. So what I'm going to do very quickly is, if you're new to Hunky-dory, we have got what we call die-cut toppers. Look at the shine. Wow. As George says, you know, it does not do it justice. Going to apologise now, because through the remainder of the show with this collection, this is what's called Mirri Magic. Right. It's all on Mirri card. I'll explain that throughout the show. So you're going to get that shine and that glisten. But you know what? It is a good one, because it just shows you how shiny it is. All die cut, so all that you need to do is just pop them out or snip them out with your scissors. So this is one of them. This is Festive Friends. You always get 2 coordinated background sheets. This one is one of the coordinated ones, and we can see the shine on this one. And then you've also got another one, which is actually in my packaging. The reason I'm showing you these 2 is this is what I'm actually going to be using. So I've already popped out the 2 robins. So I wanted to show you the topper sheets to start with, so you have an idea as to where they've come from. It is from the sheet called Festive Friends, and I've got a piece of cardstock. Most of my demos I've already got cut to size, but what I will be doing is explaining to you the sizes as we go on within the show. Yep. So what I've got is a card blank. I've made this from an 8x8 card blank because I wanted my fold to be along the top. So this one is 7 3/4 by 5 3/4. And what I've done is I've taken some of the gold Miri card. So we've got this one, which is going to complement the Festive Radiance beautifully, because you'll find that when it comes to all of the die cut toppers, they've all got some gold foiling all the way around. So we've got the gold, that's why I've chosen the gold. So what I'm going to do is, this one with the background is 7¼ inches by 7¼ inches. So I've got my tape already good to go. You can be using your tape runner if you want. So this one is 1/4 inch bigger, so it's 7½ by 5½. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mat and layer that on to here. So what I have done before is, this one, as I say, is 7¼ inches by 5¼ The gold I did cut to 1/4 inch larger, but I've trimmed it so that I've got a very fine gold border all the way around. I didn't want a real thick one, I wanted more of a fine one. So what I'm then going to do, within the topper sheets as well, you get sentiments and you get little ribbon bands that we can see here. So I've taken one of them, and what I've done is I'm going to pop it along this line here. Now you might think, oh, it's a shame you're covering that bit. It's personal preference. If you want to pop it up a little bit further, you can do. That's up to yourself. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to show you how you can change your layout slightly, not necessarily use all of the toppers in the form that they are intended. So what I'm going to do here is I've got my tape on the back already. Now what I'm wanting to do is, I don't want to use this frame here, I could be using that elsewhere. So pop that to the side, but I am wanting to use this one. So what I'm wanting to do as well, this will sit nicely in the middle, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to come maybe about 1/3 of the way up, George. I'm going to pop that over the top here. I'm going to make sure it does line up fine, which it does. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip the bottom.
Very nice.
And this is going to give you a different angle for your eye to look at. So instead of being a complete circle, what we've then got is more of that half circle. And then I'm going to press that along. So you can see now, what this is also going to do is, instead of having this full circle around this topper, it breaks it up. So this circle looks as though it's going underneath this background. And then this topper is then going to sit on top. So you've got that foreground and background all working in one complete card front. So what I can do with this one is I can come in with my tape and my pokey tool, taking these off. And with all of these collections we've got coordinated inserts as well. Which finishes off your card just perfectly. That we'll be using in a second. So this one, I've already got my foam pads on the back. So what we can do is we can pop this one into the middle. So I'm going to position that into the middle here. Then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to bring in this little slither. This little slither is actually, or could be, a bit of waste. It is actually that end part of the card. But I don't want to bin that, because that is Miri, that is foiled. Don't want to waste it. So what we can do, I've got my tape as well in here, and then this is then going to finish off the top. Because not only is it foiled, you've got pattern. And what you can do with all of your backgrounds that have got excess bits left over, you can then bring in maybe things like your tiny little dies or your tiny little punches. Start to use that. Please do not waste it. Think how else that you could be using it when it comes to all the excess bits that you've got, George.
Well, someone just asked me, Craig, actually, Katie on YouTube, Craig, do you store all the frames, etc., that you don't use with the set? What do you do with those excess pieces?
Really, really good question. Now, when it comes to the Hunky-dory collections, all of the backgrounds, so if I show you these ones from up above, these are A4. Now, their toppers are slightly bigger than the A4 because you've got that information bit at the top there. So what I like to, if you can get little plastic boxes to hold them, perfect, great. If not, I actually keep them in their original packaging.
Yeah.
Personal preference for me. And then, anything like that. For instance, here we go, George. This is my Festive Radiance here.
Yeah.
So I like to still keep them in
All
the packaging.
together, yeah,
all
absolutely.
together. And then what I would do with this one, I would just pop this into the back of my topper set, and I can be using that whenever I like.
Perfect.
So if you do have little boxes or you've got dividers, anything like that, by all means you can use them. But I do personally, I just like to keep them all together. So we can finish it off with one of the die cut sentiments. Then what I'm also going to do, I think I must have picked up my ribbon. I did have a bow, never mind. We'll go into our insert here.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is, this one was an A4. Now all the inserts coordinate with the toppers in the background, but they're on much more of a muted design.
Yes.
It is matte. So you can stamp onto it, you can run it through your printer, so you can then start to cross over with all of your other stamps at home.
Absolutely.
Or of course your printer.
Yeah.
What I've done is I've trimmed this slightly smaller than my card blank, and you'll find throughout the demos that I do, George, I pop my inserts in different ways. There's about 3 different ways I tend to do it. This is one of them, whereas I will pop it flat onto the inside of my card. And now I can come in with a ballpoint pen or any pen, write my sentiment.
Absolutely.
If you think, well, Craig, I actually want a white area to be able to properly write on, as much as you can write on it. I'm going to do this very, very quickly, George.
Yeah.
What you can do is go in, this is our white smooth stamping. What you could do is come in, pop a little bit of your white smooth stamping card into the middle, maybe a bit matte layering, up to you, but please, you can absolutely write on the inserts. They're matte, that's what they're for.
Absolutely.
So I've got my insert, going to go in with my topper sentiment. I'm going to pop that to the bottom, and then, as I say, of my ribbon, let's take my ribbon for my finished one. White ribbon that I've got at home. So what I've done is I've gone in, tied a little bow, and the reason I've done it white is because you've got little specks of white flowers all the way around. So it pulls it in, all about pulling your eye in. And as this is an embellishment, I'm using my glue gel. Now you don't have to cover that red bow, but I think it's nice to have something dimensional.
Yes.
So I am going to pop it there. And then I'm going to check with Georgina. Have we still got the glitter diamond sparkles, Georgina? Or have they gone? Ooh,
Just checking on the colours. Lovely.
Rightio. So we don't have the blues or the sepias left, but we are good for everything else. So I'm using the gold.
Yep.
And I'm going to pop 3 at each side.
Nice.
And I'm using the small ones, George. So in the sheets you actually get 3 different sizes.
Right.
So I'm using the smallest ones. So what I'm going to do, if I can get that picked up with my pokey tool, last one to finish off here. And then, if I pick that one up again, we can go in, and then there we go. There's one of them using the Festive Radiance.
Yes.
And I'm going to be doing a mix of very simplistic cards, which Hunky-dory are renowned for when it comes to beginner crafters.
Yep.
But please, if you are new to us at Crafters Companion, or of course Hunky-dory, please do not think that you can't expand on what you make. You can do so much, and I'm going to be showing you so much more throughout the show.
Absolutely, you guys are loving this at home. And like Craig said, it's so easy done. The hard work is done for you there. Craig has made that card there in 5-10 minutes, not having to use his die, not having to use his Gemini. He's managed to just do it, popping it out for you. You guys are loving this. Craig, Judy says, oh, you are so sweet and dedicated to coming on your day off. Craig is the king of Hunky-dory when it comes to it. And Connie on Facebook, I love the inserts. I think a Hunky-dory card looks really professional when it has an insert. And a lot of people said this morning on their wake-up call, these cards look like the cards you'd buy in the shops, all right? They look so good. All the hard work has been done for you. And someone's just put, where is it? It's a great little comment about sometimes When you're making cards a lot of the time, your creative mind sort of goes, oh, I can't think of anything else. Hunky-dory gives you all that inspiration to do that. With these sets, they complement each of it. You are loving it. 25% of the stock on the buy the show option has gone. 20 minutes. Look, this might sell out on the buy the show option. Remember, you can get it in today. Double points. Now, if you are looking at it going, well, I like that little bit of it, there is wonderful bundles available for you. We've got some amazing bundles. I'm going to start with you first here on the incredible Festive Radiance. It is stunning. It is gorgeous. This is what Craig was just using there. It comes with the pads. It comes with all the little bits in it. Let me show you a little bit here. This is what Craig was showing you with this wonderful mirror technology. So, Craig, this mirror technology exclusive to Hunky-dory, right?
So it's not necessarily exclusive, but it's one that Hunky-dory use, one in the craft industry.
Yeah.
Very quickly, the way that I explain it, George, and people that follow us will be going, oh my gosh, Craig's away to say it again. But for anyone new, Miri is a brand. So the way that I explain it is you've got Coca-Cola, that's the brand, and then you've got the shops that do their own brand of cola drinks.
Yes.
So Miri is the brand, so it's the best of the best, and then you've got all your craft companies that do their own version of mirror card.
Absolutely.
So that is how exquisite and top-notch it is when it comes to Miri. So all foiling is what Hunky-dory use. As far as I'm aware, over the last number of years, it's only Hunky-dory that use the Miri brand. Exceptional quality that it gives
Absolutely, you can see it there. And remember, this comes with the sheets, and it also comes with the pop-out sheets there. That same quality is in them sheets and those pop-out sheets as well. So many options. Also, within this bundle, you're also getting they're the toppers and the card as well. You're also getting this wonderful paper as well that comes with it. This beautiful little colours, all the different colours for you. It's stunning. Look at all the little pastel colours. Like Craig was saying, it's muted, it matches, it's all there. It works hand in the hand that comes with it. That is the paper that comes with it. And as well, this glorious acetate that comes with it as well. Look at that. I can't do this justice at all. I don't want to look at that. If I put that there on the white, can you sort of see that there? How good that is there. The acetate in this gold. You've got the Star of Bethlehem. All the different snowflakes and everything. So hard to show you because it is just stunning there. But you can see that is how much you are getting within that pack. And as well, you're getting the 6x6 pad as well. And so much in it. Look at what you're getting there. The 6x6 pad, the smaller little toppers, everything there. That is there. That is the Festive Radiance Mirror Magic. There's so many M's. Mirror Magic Mega Set. Remember, $34.96, $52.96. Remember, that's the platinum price. Look at that platinum price and double points on it as well. There's so many bundles. Which one are we doing next, Georgina? The Joy of Christmas. Let me get the Joy of Christmas down here. Right. I'm just going to get the Joy of Christmas for you. Look at the thickness of this Joy of Christmas pack. Look at it. That is beautiful there. In fact, that's the Joy of Christmas. I got the wrong one. What am I like? It's still thick. Look at that. The Joy of Christmas pack. There's so... I'm going to let it drop. Feel that weight, how much stuff is in there. So much to love in it. Again, starting with those wonderful pastel sheets that you're getting. So much love. You can see it. I love it. These are your inserts that you're getting there. Look at that teddy bear. How gorgeous is that? Remember, they all work hand in hand. They match and complement each other. Look at that. That with their Mary and Joseph there and the baby Jesus. All these different items complementing each other. Then also you've got the wonderful toppers, again, all working hand in hand to create something again with that wonderful mirror technology as well embedded into this. I can't do it justice at all. Again, all the different pop-outs, you can see that shine that you're getting from it. So many different elements and so many different avenues within one set. You know, sometimes we get with sets, you get it might be the snowman or it might be the flowers. But in this set, this traditional Christmas with the sleigh, you're getting a little bit of everything within this Hunky-dory set. Again, with all the stockings, you've got the religious aspects of Christmas, you've got the scenic aspects of Christmas, you've got everything within Christmas. If someone says Christmas, again, even the food and drink of Christmas, Christmas pudding, wines, Father Christmas, Saint Nick, whatever you may call him, teddy bears. There's so many different ideas all in one pack. I could go on and on about what you're getting in there. Plus then you are getting all the pop-outs for the sheets. Then as well, like the other ones, you're also going to be getting so much in it. That is the Joy of Christmas, the ultimate deco large collection with paper, pad, toppers and inserts. $39.97, $59.17. Or if you're a platinum price, remember that incredible 20% off extra. Plus remember, as it's our anniversary week here at Crafters TV, you are getting double points on everything. I've got to work out. They're so heavy, these pads. Listen, this is just half of the sets that we're getting. Remember, that's just half of the buy the show option. You can do the buy the show option, or you can just buy the smaller bundles. Have a look on the website. But I think it's best, again, because I can't do these justice at all. Craig, you are the king of hunky-dory, as it has been exclaimed. Let's have a look at another one of these sets in action.
Right, let's now have a look. With the joy of Christmas, we'll do the decollage here. Now, I say what I'm away to say, and even producer Erin said the other day when she was looking at it, no one does a real Santa Claus like Hunky-dory. So what we're going to do is, this is revolving around Hunky-dory. I've got another demo later where you're going to see, you seen my Facebook Live last night and you all agreed it is true to life Santa. So what we're going to do again, we're going to do an 8x8 card. And I just wanted to say as well, people ask, well, how do you send them? So what I do, when I come to make them, I'll make a box or an envelope. Now, because it's a special gift, what I do is I either hand deliver them, or if it's a special gift, usually I am sending a gift. So I will put the card in the box that I've made in with that parcel that I'm sending it to. I would never send it on its own in case it got squashed. So that's kind of like the two ways that I tend to post or give or deliver my Hunky-dory cards. So we're going to go in. Topper sheet that we are going to be using is going to be Santa's here. Now what you get is, this is one of the backgrounds. Now, this extends all the way along here. So you've got A4. So this is one of the backgrounds that you've got. Then the topper sheet, where you've got the main base image. This is it. So we've got Santa in his sleigh. He's waving. It's going over the rooftops. You know, you could be your son, your daughter, your grandchildren, nephew, niece, just there at the window. Imagine that Santa going past. You can start to use these, incorporate these for your projects at home. So that is the base, and something similar. Once again, we will show you the topper sheets throughout the show.
Yep.
But they all come together on one sheet. And then what also come together, I've popped all of mine out, but it's the actual decollage sections. So it gets larger and it gets smaller and smaller and smaller as you go. That's what you're building up as. We've also got my coordinated insert. So once again, see how the insert would be A4. I've chopped it down. See how it coordinates exactly. It might be on the flip side, it might be on the bottom, it might be on the top, but it coordinates with them. And you know what, George? Use them as background papers as well. Don't just use them, because with the decollage and the joy, Christmas joy, you might have the adorable scoreable, perfect, but use your inserts for the background papers for your little book if you want to. So completely cross them over. So what we can do is, let's bring in my card blank here. So once again, I'm using a bit of gold. I've gone for a bit of blue because if I bring in the image as well, we've got that deep blue at the top as it runs down. Blue and red works really well together on a card. What I've done is I've got the center because I don't want to waste it. And this is blue adorable scoreable that came out with launch day last month. So if so many of you that bought that last month, if you've still got some left, you can be using it. But this, instead of using the background, because you don't have to use this background that comes with it, what about using some of the adorable scoreable we've got on the show, the pattern? We'll show you as it goes on, but there's jumper designs, there's even tartan, which you guys went nuts for on Facebook Live last night. So I'm going to mat and layer these ones up. Because I've taken the center out, this makes it very, very flimsy. So what I do, George, with my tape is I peel the ends and turn them over. That gives me a little bit more maneuverability, get it into place. When I'm happy, I'm going to stick the four corners down. Then what I can do is I can pull out the edges.
That's so satisfying.
And then that means I'm nice and secure. I do that because my preference is double-sided tape. You, of course, if you're using your glues, you're not going to have that issue. So this one, let's take this one off. And because it's nice and sturdy, because I've got that full back layer now, I'm going to go straight onto my gold. And these mats and layers are 1/4 of an inch increments used in our guillotine. In the main base image, you get some ribber borders. So that one, I'm going to pop along the bottom. And once again, I've already cut these to size. So let's, very quickly, I forgot to tell you, this tartan layer, plaid layer, is 7 inches by 7 inches. The blue is 7 1/4 by 7 1/4, and the gold is 7 1/2 by 7 1/2 inches. So there is our base layer now. So what I'm going to do is let's come in with another bit of the blue. So the blue, I've cut to 4 1/2 by 6 inches, and I've matte and layered onto gold. It's not quite 1/4 of an inch, George. What I've done is I've trimmed it so it's a nice gold border all the way round.
Katie's asking, do you gut your cardstock with a craft knife, Craig, or are you a guillotine man?
So what I use is I use my V-blade paper trimmer.
Yep.
With gutting your cardstock, you can't use a guillotine for it because a guillotine cuts from top to bottom.
Right.
So you need something, whether it's a craft knife or that, but you need something that gets to the center of your card. So I have what we call a V-blade trimmer.
Yeah.
And this is where the little blades, they're little V blades, hence the name. And what that enables me to do, if I take that to the side, let's bring in a bit of white. I know I'm going off piece for a second, but it does refer back to how I got my cardstock. So what I could then do is let's pop this one back in. So this is where, if I come up to the edge on this one, what I can then do, George, is I can pull my blade down to the point I want.
Yeah.
And I can pull down, and then I can stop before I get to the end.
Yes.
And then, okay, this is obviously longer, so it's not going to fit. But then I do the same again.
Yeah.
I turn it around. If you use your guillotine, it cuts straight from the top down to the bottom.
Of course. Perfect.
And that's all guillotines, not just ours. That's all. So I personally use a V-blade paper trimmer.
Lovely.
But yes, you can be using your craft knife and ruler if you want. So that's me now got my image onto the background. So let's bring in my decollage. Most of these, I've already taken the backs off my foam pads. I prefer foam pads, as we know by now. You can use your glue gel. And this background sheet, remember when I say, when you use your large A4 foam sheets and your double-sided sheets, when you take that non-sticky back off the back, keep it. Because what I've done is I've taken the backing off my foam pads and I can sit them there until I'm ready to use.
Nice.
So I was able to take all these off before the show, George, so we don't have to stand and watch me peel the backing off of all of them. So all that I need to do is these few.
Full of the good ideas today, Craig. Kathy on Facebook, wow, fantastic trip, Craig. I never would have thought about having little pull-outs, you know, little pulls hanging out. Kudos to that. And Supreme Caldwell on YouTube, I couldn't resist. I've treated myself to the whole collection. I mean, why not? I'll be crafting all day on my birthday. Happy birthday to you, Supreme. And you don't say about the gift boxes. Am I the only one who was sent a gift just to justify using a box to mail a fancy card? I think a lot of you have. A lot of love for this, and a lot of you saying how expensive it looks, and the finished product looks so expensive. I think these are stunning and such a great quality. Luxurious, I think, is the word you're going for.
It is.
Absolutely stunning.
And even now, to this day, and I say it every launch day, or whenever I get to come here with a Hunky-dory Crafts, I am like a kid in a candy shop.
Yeah.
Because even before I started working here at Crafter's Companion, I always thought, this is pre-Hunky-dory and beyond and before, I always thought as a crafter that Hunky-dory and Crafter's Companion products worked well together.
Yeah.
Look, all these years later, I get to come here and use and combine our products with Hunky-dory. So this one here, this Santa's here, you could use Sarah's 'Twas the Night Before Christmas collection. You can use those stamps and embellishments so you can pull them together.
Absolutely.
So building them up, so this is where you're getting larger and you're getting smaller and smaller. So I've done the houses, so we're starting to get that depth that we've got there. So I'm going into my next one, and then what I'm doing is I'm finding a certain position, matching it side by side, and then I'm pressing to commit. We can go in to here. If you are a beginner, maybe you've never tried decoupage or decollage before, I would highly recommend a Call-Out glue gel.
Yep.
Because that, if you use that, you've got manoeuvrability. You do need to let it dry, but you've got manoeuvrability. If you use foam pads like I do, once it is down, you're committed. It's
Absolutely,
stuck.
yeah.
There's no moving it. So try your glue gel to start with, and then as you progress, as you feel more confident.
We're all having it today. Me and Debbie can't say anything today. We're going, teeth are all flying all over the place, can't get his words out.
It's definitely the Friday feeling, isn't it?
It's something in the water. That's why I've come to the conclusion
yeah.
of. Janet on YouTube, the first time I used Hunky-dory, I didn't know about layering the pieces. It's so cool. It's so good. Terry Anderson on Facebook, quick question. I noticed you didn't gut the gold. Would 2 layers gutted be too much?
Yes. So that is a good question as well. So yeah, personally for me, I feel that it would be too much.
Yeah.
There's a way around it. If you wanted to gut the gold, what you could do, because the cardstock with the Hunky-dory is 350 GSM, you could then get a piece of our white smooth stamping card, place that in the background so you're not losing any of that emptiness. It's helping to bulk it out. But the way that I explained it on my Facebook Live last night, for this case, the adorable scoreable, the blue, for me is a lot more limited than the gold. I have loads of gold cardstock at home. I have very little blue adorable scoreable. I can easily get my hand on gold cardstock, not as easy for blue adorable scoreable. So therefore, I'm not overly concerned about gutting the gold, because I know I can easily get
more of that.
So have a play. What cardstock is your most precious cardstock? And then choose that way.
Perfect.
That's what I do anyway. So yeah, really good question about gutting the card.
Well, Lily Rug on YouTube, well, that set has made it into my cart. Craig's demos are just way too phenomenal and tempting for me. I think, you know what, Craig, you make it look so easy. I just think it's these, but I don't know if it's the sets that make it look easy, if it's your set, I think it's the sets make it look so easy to make such stunning cards.
It does, you know, and yeah, I can sit for hours on end and I can play and do lots of different things because, you know, I've been crafting for a long time. And I have the luxury of having so much of our Crafters Companion products, so I can mix and match. But yes, if you are a beginner, as we talked about, you can make simple cards by folding your adorable scoreable cardstock. So for instance, this red tartan / plaid one, when it comes as A4, you can simply score it in half, fold it, pop your topper on, that's your card done. As an experienced crafter, that is a waste. You know, for us as experience, what to do is take your white smooth stamping card, use that as your card blank, cut this in half like I've done, or not quite in half in this occasion, and you've got 2 layers. Make your cards go further.
Well, it does say it makes them 24 cards in this set, but I think if you're clever, like we always say, you know, some of our products says it makes a minimum of 16 cards. This makes a minimum of 24 cards. That's right. If you used to use everything at full pace, but like you were saying, Craig, the stuff that you get in these sets, they're going to last you a long time. You get a few sheets of everything within this set.
You are. And the 24 comes from, you've got 24 of the images that you've got. You get 2 of each, but that's where the 24 comes from. But as I said earlier on, George, what you could do is you could have popped that decollage onto this bit. So you've now got your decollage image, and then you've got a spare background. That background topper is a spare one.
Absolutely.
Or chop this one down and you've got a square topper that you can be using. So yeah, so that 24 is, that's been very conservative.
Absolutely.
On the 24.
Just one more, while I was talking about layering, Cindy's asked on Facebook, if you're using the CC gel glue, do we let the pieces dry between each layering?
Not between each layering. So you can layer all of these up together at the same time with your glue gel, then set it to the side and let it dry. So yeah, so you don't need to do individual layer. Do it all, build it all, get it to the happy depth that you've got, then let it dry. So good question.
Cheers, thank you, Cindy, for that one.
So I've taken some of the most luxurious gold foiled
I can't do it justice over here.
Acetate from the Festive Elegance collection. Hunky-dory's acetate, very quickly, is 220 microns, so it's good for construction and building. What Hunky-dory don't have is a plastic coating covering. So don't go trying to peel off a plastic covering. Unlike ours, theirs don't have it, so you don't need to worry about anything like that. just go straight in and get making. So I've cut this piece to 4.5 inches by 6.25, and I've got it so that the baubles along the top. The reason I've chose this, George, is to me it looks like planets as well.
Yeah.
So that's why I've gone for this one. So what I'm then going to do is, towards my lid side, I'm going to score at 1/2 inch. So I'm going to score at 1/2 inch. Then what I'm going to score at 1.5 inches here. So I'm going to flip that over and I'm going to do that again. So score at 1/2 inch. Then score at 1.5 inches. So here's this one. So what that gives me is a 1/2 inch fold over tab. Then that 1 inch here gives me a 1 inch depth. And then we have got our main platform that's going to sit over the top of our image. I'm going to rescore that one again, just so that I can see where I am going. I didn't quite press as heavily. So pop that to the side. So get it as close to the side as I can. And then there we'll go up into the 1.5 inches. So score them with my ball tool. There we go. So there's that one. So fold it over. And I'm folding so it's the gold side facing me. Fold that one over. And then I can go, last but not least, I can fold this one. And the reason that I got 6.25 inches in height is because the height of my layer is 6.25. So let's move this one to the side. Maybe you can kind of guess where I'm going with this one.
Yes, absolutely.
So what I've done is I've got my red liner tape on the back. Anything to do with acetate, I would use red liner. So we can now bring this one in. So this first 1/2 inch fold, I can tuck in behind. So I'm pressing and giving it a really good press. Then this other 1/2 inch, I can then fold and tuck this one in. And then I can press into play. So that gives me Santa Claus, the decollage in the middle. And it looks as though, it is baubles, but it looks as though it's like little planets coming down as well. So what I can then do is I've already got some double-sided tape. Let me just grab some more just to finish the edge off here to make it nice and secure. And then we can then simply finish off this card. And this wouldn't need an overly deep box in the fact of it's acetate, so that'll still fold flat. But I would still do a box for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that as central as I can, just here. So press that one in, press that into play. What I've done is on that same topper sheet, you get this lovely sentiment. Believe in the magic of the season.
I believe in it.
I do, absolutely.
You've got to.
You have to. You have to. I'm not taking the chance of getting no coal for
I don't want a lump of coal on Christmas
not
Day.
at all. No, I'm always good anyway, so I shouldn't worry about that. But
not what I've heard. So much. Latonya Moore, that's posh. Latonya Moore on YouTube. I love Hunky-dory everything. A lot of you are saying that, how much you are loving this collection. So much love for it. It's so good. Look at that. It's just beautiful, that, Craig. So beautiful. It
comes together. And what I like to do as well is, there is some crafters out there that will say that things like your paper craft collection isn't crafting. Well, I always like to come here and prove them wrong. Because it is. You're cutting, you're layering, you're die cutting, you're decoupaging, you're foam padding, you're glue gelling, you're scoring with acetate, you are crafting. So I popped a little red bow onto the side. To finish off, let's go for the medium gems. And these are the gold glitter. So let's put 1, let's do 2, we will do 3 down at the bottom, and last but not least, let's pop that one there, and then there we go. we've got Santa Claus. Santa's here with his reindeer
Absolutely.
flying over the rooftops. As I say, that could be, of course, Christmas Eve. That could be the start of his journey on over the houses. Or, of course, that can then be, of course, last thing as he's getting ready to go back to the North Pole. But using the acetate that comes with the Festive Elegance collection, and there is another style that you can do. You can go to town with them.
Absolutely. That is the the joy of Christmas, the ultimate deco large collection. Listen, we are going to give you an update on this buy the show option. 40% of the stock has gone on the buy the show collection. We're not even showing you all the bits that come with it, and you've already bought 40% of it. Listen, we've got so much more to show you at that incredible price day. Remember, double points across the whole week as it's our second anniversary here at Crafters TV. 40% of the stock are gone. Listen, check out your baskets. We'll see you on the other side of this.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafter's Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up. I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Yes, welcome back to Crafters TV on our second anniversary week, should I say. It's our launch day and we're launching something extra special. It's our wonderful Hunky-dory Christmas collection. There's a brilliant set and you guys are going crazy for it. Remember that buy the show option, 40% of the stock has already gone. But remember, smaller bundles available for you today. Listen, this is the most popular bundle. Half of the stock has gone on this bundle, and I know why, because it's of the Swans. I love the Swans, right? And if you don't know what I mean, I will show you the Swans. I love the Swans, okay? If you want me to be any more British, I love the Swans. Now, this is a great sparkling season of fabulous finishes with toppers, inserts, paper pad, acetate, and card. Look at the shimmer of this. Now, I know a lot of you saw this on Craig's Facebook Live last night, but look at this. It's their incredible technology at Hunky-dory, that British-based company based in Preston. There we've got the polar bears, then you've got the deers, then you've got the robins, then you've got more polar bears. Again, remember the paper, it goes alongside the toppers. Everything that you see, it works alongside each other. Again, more brilliant collections. You can see that shimmer, and that it feels brilliant. One person put in the comments, I'd love to buy two of these sets. They're the Swans. One to feel and one to make crafts with, because it feels so luxurious. Look at the shimmer on those snowflakes, that wonderful rainbow of colours that you're getting there. Again, the robins, the polar bears, they're all working hand in hand. The penguins, the deer, the swans. Nothing says Christmas like Swans. Again, all in that collection. It's beautiful and it's all coming together at that incredible price. You're also getting the insert sheets as well that you're getting in there. Again, it's all those neutral colours. They work hand in hand. Look at that. The snow, the swans, the polar bears, all working all together to bring you those beautiful inserts that you'll see there working alongside each other. Plus, as well, allowing you to create some amazing cards, you're getting the acetate that comes with it as well. I can't do justice with this acetate, but you can see it there. That beautiful, shiny, silvery snowflakes that you're getting. Then you're getting the wonderful toppers. Oh, Craig, you little legend. Black card. Why did I never think of that? Does that work? Yes, it works. Yes, he's not just a pretty face. Look at that. There are the beautiful snowflakes. And then as well, the full sheets of snowflakes. Let me show you that one, because that is what you're getting there in your wonderful set. Look, that's the set. There's the angle. I found it. Well done, I'm proud of me. There you are. Plus as well, you're getting that great set of card as well in there. Remember, it comes at different GSM. This card that you're seeing here is over 350 GSM, should I say. This is the accent and foil background card. 8 different designs there, and you're getting multiple sheets. You're also getting the 8x printed background card, 350 GSM. It's all different thicknesses, and it's strong and sturdy, and it's good quality. It's what you'd expect of the Hunky-dory collection. Plus, as you remember, you're also getting the pad in there as well, the 8x8 pad, which is there, you can see it just there on the side of the set. That is what you're getting within this bundle. Look at everything that you're getting. Everything there, the pads, the paper, you can see here on the far side, the sparkling season just there for you. That is your 8x8 pad, those beautiful inserts that you get, which complement each and everything that comes within this set. $39.96, $58.46. Remember, half of your stock has already gone on this. Now this set, it makes at least 16 cards. You've seen what you're getting for your money. You're getting a lot more than 16 cards worth of cards. And like Craig says, if you're clever with it, you can get so much more out of it. At that platinum price as well, $31.97, $46.77, it's an absolute bargain. Double points across everything this weekend. Craig, I think this is my favourite with the Swans.
It's funny you saying that because it is absolutely gorgeous. It's phenomenal. But when I did my Facebook Live last night, I was pretty sure that Festive Elegance was going to be the top one.
Yeah.
And it was popular, but I was blown away by how many of you actually preferred this one. And when I say preferred, I do say that lightly because the fact so many adore Festive Radiance, but I think it must be to do with that, that different detailed foiling, but with the penguins, the polar bears, the rabbits, the swans, the stags, all of them within the collection. It is gorgeous, but it really does, as George says, it actually makes so much more because you've got that 8x8 book that you can then just chop down, cut down. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a demo with this collection. What I want to do is very, very briefly explain to you Adorable Scoreable, if you don't know.
Yeah.
Hunky-dory came out, invented Adorable Scoreable. It's bendy ink technology. So you can fold it, you can bend it, you can crease it, you can get creative with it. You're not going to get any cracks within the creases. So you know that if you do your boxes or anything like that, if we come and fold like we're away to do now, so I'm just going to score at 6 inches for the sake of it. Not only is this Adorable Scoreable, but this has got the accent foil on top of it as well. So if I fold that one over, and then we give that a burnish, and then I lift that one up, what you will not see is if I stay still from up above, there we go, thank you, George. Yeah, I'm all confused today because we've got George, we've got George, and we've got George.
Perfect.
So thank you, George. I can absolutely handle you, Georgina. So what we can see is the crease line. There's no blemishes, there's no furriness, there's no breaking of the card. It is complete luxuriousness. It is completely professional. No cracking whatsoever. So that's what Adorable Scoreable is for anyone that is new. So what we can do, no surprise, because I really want all these cards to stand out to you guys, I'm going to do another bigger one. I'm doing some smaller ones, but I wanted to really show the main collections in big form. So this is another way that I like to do my inserts, George.
Yes.
And that is, I'm going to have my card open the traditional way. I've got my insert that would and did coordinate with this background. This background did have the robin on, like it's got here. So what I like to do in some of them is I only pop my adhesive tape down the one side. So if I come in here, so let's get a hold of this tape there, and then what I do is I come in and I pop it right against this score line of my card blank. And you know when, not that of course I go into many of them now, but when you go into your luxury card stores, you know how you've got the insert that just freely opens at the same time? Well, it gives you that effect. So between how I done my insert on the last 2 demos, I can also do it this way. The third way that I would do it, similar to what I done in my last demo, but I would do a matte and layer, maybe
Right.
add a bit of colour to it. So that's the 3 different ways that I tend to do my inserts. So that's now my insert good to go now. So what we're going to do is let's go in with my background. I've cut this to 7 by 7. Black adorable scoreable left over from the Blockbuster, 7 1/4 by 7 1/4. My silver mirror, which
Nice.
is 7 1/2
Wow.
by 7 1/2. So I'm not going to gut any of these, and there's a reason. So what I can do is I can then layer the black onto my silver to start with. So if I pop this one in to here, so let's matte and layer that over the top. And then I'm going to pop this one straight onto my card blank. So let's pop this one on. So we're bringing it in. And this goes to show, and I say it time and time again, I'm sorry guys, don't be afraid to use black, because black works an absolute treat.
Yeah.
Especially with colour tones like this, with your mints and your teals and all your different glorious colours. So I'm now taking the background. This is one of the toppers within the topper sheet, and this is how it all comes. We've got the outline frame, we've got an inner frame, and then we've got our little robin topper. So I've popped all them out. Now once again, I don't need this inner frame just yet. So with this one, I have well on the ball. What I've done is I've taken my tape and I'm going round the edges with my tape. Once again, you can use whichever adhesive choice you want. So taking these ones off, and then what we can then do is we can then choose a position onto my card. So we're going to have a look. So I'm going to go towards the right-hand side here.
Right.
I'm going to get it as close to the same at top and bottom as I can. And then what I'm going to do is let's secure that. I don't want to put that there because I don't want to cover this image, plus that just falls into the background.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my craft knife, and what I'm doing is very roughly I'm going all the way around close to my topper, my frame topper. And I'm doing it this way because this gives me a little bit more speed and control. And then what I can do is I can pop this remaining bit out. I can finish it off with my scissors. And then I personally feel that I have more control when it comes to detail cutting with my small scissors.
Yeah.
So what I can then do is follow that outline edge.
Perfect.
Take away that excess. And the reason I want it to be relatively careful and close to that edge is because I can still use that.
Yes.
Which we will do just shortly. So what I'm then going to do is I can finish this one off. We're going to work our way round. With this collection, George, what I have found that this collection is good. For instance, 2 of my friends this year will be their little, well, one had a girl, one had a boy.
Yeah.
Their first baby's Christmas.
Nice.
Now this would work for a baby's Christmas with the
Yeah.
colour tones.
Absolutely.
Maybe instead of blacks, maybe do pinks or
Yeah.
blues or something. But then if you've got someone slightly older, you know, whether it's mid-age or even older,
Yeah.
you've got those animals within them that the
Nice.
card, the collection is going to do for them as well. So it really will work a treat
Beautiful.
for so many age ranges. So what I'm going to do with this one now is there will be height on this. So what I'm going to do, George, is I'm going to layer this one up with foam pads, and then what we can start to do is finish off the card by decorating it a little bit
Well,
more.
while you're doing that, I've got a question for you. Yolanda on Facebook. Is the mirror card like the adorable scoreable in that it won't crack when it's scored?
So the mirror it's not adorable scoreable, but yes, if you score it, but I always say score it lightly and do that a few times.
Yeah.
You won't get any cracking with your mirror either. So that's a good question.
Perfect. And Amanda on Facebook, what is the adhesive strip that you use? Sometimes you're using an adhesive strip. What is that you're using?
It's just a variety of different widths, double-sided tape.
Perfect.
So that's what it is that I'm using.
And Dina on YouTube, I've just put another order in. I love this sparkling season. I think, some of these prices that you're seeing today is incredible. And I think others have so much use for these different sets. Maybe you buy the show option and then maybe you add into your basket that one little set that you like extra as well. Treat yourself. I mean, technically it's Christmas today here in technically, and it's our birthday, it's our anniversary, so you've got to celebrate with us on our 2nd anniversary. So come on, there's the way to celebrate is to add another little one into your basket. And don't forget, you can, if you spend $50 you get yourself that free notebook, $100, £100, free tumbler, and over $150 you get both of the items. So that's an extra little anniversary present as well, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
It is. Too right, and actually I want to say something about that just in a second.
Yeah.
But what I want to explain is because this layer, George, I have put on foam pads. If I put this on one layer of foam pads, what it's going to do is it's just going to blend into each other. So therefore, this topper I've put on 2 layers of foam pads to really make it high. So therefore, it's going to make it higher than the outline frame. Now, instantly, what we've done is we've broken that up. It's given it an additional black layer that you can see here. Which means what we can do then is we can then bring in our little topper that comes within the same sheet, and it says, have yourself a merry little Christmas. What I've also done is already done a hand-tied bow in pink satin. I'm going to add a couple of gems to finish off. But what I wanted to say as well, that you mentioned a minute ago, weddings and anniversaries at Christmas time.
Yes.
Sometimes you don't want a Christmas-themed wedding or anniversary card, but you want a festive theme. You want a wintry theme. You want that time of the year to transfer into the card of the occasion that you're making. And this collection would 100% do that job. So what I've done is pop that to the side. Now these little black gems that I'm using, they're not the ones that are in the glitter diamond sparkles. But what I'm doing is if I do 1, 2, and 3, and you'll notice as well, within these demos, I am purposely making time to add the bling as well, to finish it off in front of all of your eyes, just so that you can see that it all works together. So 3 there. Now there is that card. So we've done that 8x8 card that we can see here. So we've got that card and we've got our lovely insert. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple of extra minutes and I'm going to show you what I've done. Is that rough oval that we cut from the background. So we're going to take that, and then that inner frame that came within the middle of this one. What I'm going to do is I'll show you how you can make a lovely little 5x7 card with what's remaining. 5x7 card. I've taken another one of the inserts from the collection. And if I can get the insert to fit my card by folding in half, I'll do it this way. So I suppose in actual fact, this is a 4th way that I do my inserts. So once again, what I do is I pop my double-sided tape on the top. I can then bring in my card, and I'm going to pop that up to my score line and close. And once again, thinking of those luxurious card stores out there, we've got the insert that opens, but then you've got that free movement that you've got there. That's my little letting you know that it was from the Robin collection, the Robin topper sheet. So what I can then do is, actually let's do this so that if there's any questions or that you can then, or any comments, you can read them out.
So many comments, Craig. Do you want Bonnie on Facebook? I love that black really sets off the beautiful blue scene, that black that you're using there. And Chris Siricia on Facebook, Craig, your bows are really so gorgeous and perfect. Do you know, I think today is another inspirational day. Remember, we are always here on YouTube, and a lot of you are saying that. A lot of you are going to order this today. Remember, come back and watch us. Save this show to your playlist on YouTube and come back as watchers and see how many different cards you can make out of there. It does say there's 24 or 16 of these sets that you can make, but there's so many options because you can be clever with your card, like Craig's shown here. Look what he's just done. It's a cutout for something, and we're making another card out of that one Craig. One card.
One Craig?
One Craig.
One Craig.
One Craig is all it needs.
Yep.
There you are, you see. So that's that cutout there that you've just finished off, and added it onto that card.
Yep.
A lot of you are coming back and adding more to your basket because the cards that we're seeing today, the quality, the Hunky-dory, I think you know, once it's gone, it'll be gone for a while until we get it back in. So Craig, today's the day to get it, to be honest with you, isn't it?
Well, it is. In actual fact, George, once they're gone, we don't get them in. We don't get them.
I was about to sneeze and I thought I didn't realise I was still on camera, and I was like, I'm all right, I'm good. Consummate professionals here at Crafters TV.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, once we've done Hunky-dory, once all that stock's gone, whether it is, of course, in the actual launch show, or if it doesn't, you might see it popping up again in an additional show. However, once that residual stock, once it's gone, we don't get in. We move on to another launch day, down the line. So it really is the time to get it.
I can't wait to show you what's coming. The adorable, scoreable stuff in the next set. It's stunning. There's one, the Christmas jumper one's my favourite.
Absolutely gorgeous. I knew you would love it. One of them actually matches your shirt quite well.
I'll find. Oh yeah, it does.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, this was in the sale. Right.
So I've got my 5x7 card blank.
Yeah.
I've taken one of the acetate sheets from the Sparkling Season and I've trimmed it just slightly smaller than the 5x7. Now, how I like to adhere acetate is, what I've done is I'm placing it where I want it to go. I've popped my adhesive onto the back in here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this to the left-hand side, and I can press that in. So now what I can do, I know I can pop my adhesive on this part and it's not going to be seen elsewhere. So it's a nice little sneaky way to hide it. So once again, your tape runner, your adhesive, whatever you want.
That was like pew, pew, pew.
Oh, you see, I am quick with my foam pads and my double-sided tape.
Diane on YouTube's just going, I may be a Hunky-dory convert. A lot of you are going to be going for Hunky-dory. Remember, there's still some Hunky-dory from other collections as well online. If you like what you're seeing today, remember, there's so much available online of Hunky-dory collections.
There is.
And it's so versatile, it's so easy to use. Do you know what I think it's perfect for? I was just going to say it's perfect for new crafters, but even more experienced crafters, should I say, there's something for everyone. As you'll notice, Craig's not once used a Gemini. It's the ability of simple or complex as you want. Thank you, Georgina. Exactly that. It's got everything for everyone. Do you know, perfect for kids as well, younger people.
Yes.
When they're starting crafting, it's sometimes hard to get that idea. I'm not the most, if I saw something like this, I wouldn't go have the inspiration where to start. I never know where to start, but I think with Hunky-dory, it'd give you that inspiration and those stepping stones, or like that word, stepping stones to get yourself in. I love it. To get yourself to make something incredible just like this.
Yeah, and that's the thing, it opens the door to beginners as that perfect, fold it in half, and then the thing is, when you fold cardstock in half, we always say to get that professional look, use a scoreboard.
Yeah.
If you're brand new and you don't have a scoreboard, with it being adorable scoreable, if you fold it in half, as long as you can give it a really good crease with maybe the back of your scissors, something like that, you're going to get that perfect creased fold line within your card blank. But there we go.
And that was just made from offcuts?
From offcuts from that topper sheet. So the topper sheet that I used for this one. So this one there. So what we cut out that centre bit, I then used in here, but I used that inner frame to neaten up the edges. This little topper, it has a little hole in it, so you could have fed ribbon through it. I just put a ribbon bow. That came on the same topper sheet. Same with the sentiment. The only thing I added was a couple of red gems to pick out the red on his chest there. And that is just shy of an 8x8 card and a 5x7 card, all using the Sparkling Season 2-in-1 when it comes to these ones.
Yes, it is a 2-for-1. Remember, so much love for it. Patricia on YouTube just saying, get it fast if you want it. And Barbara on YouTube, Craig, thanks for all these inspiring cards and tips. Loving it. I can't wait to start making some cards. Craig, you inspire me. I think you inspire a lot of people, Craig. Listen, let me give you some stock updates. This Sparkling Season set down here, 60% of that stock has gone. If you want that bundle, 60%. If you want to buy the show option, how much is left? How much is left, Georgina? Half the stock. 50% of the stock has gone. £154.68, $230.40. That incredible platinum price. If you want this entire bundle, half of it is gone. Once it's gone, we don't know when we're going to get it back on the bundle. So make sure if you want to buy the show option, today is the day to buy it. Right, let me update you with the adorable scoreable, not EU. I have got all the wonderful names here of these wonderful sheets. Now, there's 24 sheets within each melodies here, and we'll start first with the Christmas melody Mactastic. This is stunning. This is the adorable scoreable. Here it is. It's $7.99, $11.99. This is wonderful. 350 GSM. Remember, this is the adorable squirrels. I'm so sorry, I'm giving you the wrong name. It's the winter florals. There we are. Of course it is. How? It's got florals on it. Of course it has, George. What are you playing at? This is here at $7.99, $11.99. 20% of this has already gone by itself. Remember, adorable squirrel, if you don't remember what Craig was telling you, if you score this, when you bend it, you don't get that snap or that fuzziness within your paper. It's an incredible bit of kit here from Hunky-dory. I know it sounds daft, we're talking about paper, but this is some of the best in the business at it. It's that incredible set that you get there. Then we've got this incredible set here, this wonderful, I mean, there's some great collections. The sparkling snowfall. Again, the stars. Look at this. Look at that. I mean, that in itself is not just Christmas to me. It is a bokeh. Look at that. What is it? A bokeh, isn't it? It's called. Yeah, you've got snowflakes there. The pink, like Craig was saying, for babies at New Christmas, boys, girls, all the different colours there. And look at that. That's beautiful. Star Wars there. Again, so many different items here. This price at $7.99, $11.99. The most polar. 30% of this individual paper pack has gone as well. That is there. Then next is the Christmas jumpers. I know this one. I'm knocking it on the floor. Again, it's that incredible technology, that adorable scoreable. Christmas jumpers for you. Again, jolly jumpers. Look at it. The detail that you get this here. It's stunning. Absolute. 20% of the stock has already gone. I mean, there's something so look at that. Something so unique about this. It's got Merry Christmas written down it there for you. Again, greens, the different colours that you're getting in here. More blues, snowmen, reindeers. It's so good. 350 GSM, 20% of the stock gone on that one. Then we have got the Snowflake Splendor coming in for you here. Again, look at these wonderful snowflakes that you get within this set. The colours that work together, that beautiful card and thickness of the stock. Look at that, that's stunning. Again, with the snowflakes. It is like a party on paper, swirls. You know, even New Year, again, birthdays at Christmas are always a really difficult time, I always think. I'm a New Year baby, so I know it's always a bit difficult to, people always say, it's really difficult to buy cards at that time of the year. Again, these individual sets, $7.99, $11.99. Then we are going with the festive tartan, going back to Craig's homeland of Scotland. Here in, not Scott, it's Craigland. This is, again, these wonderful tartans. We think Christmas, again, tartans again. One of them looks like my t-shirt, my shirt. When you see it, shout it out. There it is. That one, no, not that one. That one, no, very similar. Very good. That's how I feel about kilt shop. You can buy kilts. Again, so many different Craig. So many. Have you got a tartan, Craig?
A leg tartan.
A leg tartan.
Yeah,
very nice.
Believe it or not, it's purple and black.
Very good. You see, learning something every day. And this, the last one. Again.
Love this one, George.
Which one's this one, Craig? This is the Melodies one. It's beautiful. Christmas Melodies, Matt Tasker. Producer Georgina said I should have brought my recorder in and played this for everybody. I'm all right, thanks. Again, this wonderful sheet music, so Victorian-esque. Hark the glad sound, the happy Christmas. So love this. This is such a shame to chop this up.
It is.
But it's beautiful. Silent Night from heaven above. I heard the bells and the Christmas day. Listen, these are some brilliant packs, individual. $7.99, $11.99. A quarter of this has already gone. Again, adorable score. Remember, it's that wonderful set which doesn't fuzz, it doesn't snap. Craig, which one of these wonderful packs have you gone for?
Well, no, I've not cleared this one with Georgina, but what about if we do another two? They're relatively quick and simple. I'm being cheeky right here. So, first one we're going to do is Sparkling Snowfall. We're going to be using this one here. And then what I'm also going to use is I'm going to show you in a minute where we're going to make something close to the home decor that we've made, but we'll do it in card form. But what we will do is I'll show you how to construct it all without the sentiment. Because guess what I forgot to die cut and bring with me? The sentiment.
No, Craig.
I'll still be able to show you how you can do it in a card form, and you choose to do it home decor. Very quickly, that adorable scoreable that George was showing you, the Melody one, that is the only one that's matte-tastic. If you're new at Hunky-dory, matte-tastic, still bendy ink technology, but it's matte, so you can ink onto it, you can stamp onto it, you can spritz onto it. The others are a coated cardstock, so I just wanted to point that one out. So we're going in with our sparkling snowfall here. And what we're going to do is let's bring in a 6x6 card blank here. So it is 6x6 that we can see on this one. Then what I'm going to do is I've taken 4 designs. So I've gone for this kind of like stargaze starlight. And this one is 5.5 inches by 5.5.
Yeah.
I've gone for this colour tone. And this is 5 inches by 5 inches. I've gone in for this bubbles one. Now this does not say Christmas whatsoever.
No.
Many of them actually don't. You'd be able to use them many times throughout the year. So this one is 4.5 by 4.5. So I've come down 1/2 inch with each of them. Then I'm going to go in with this one here. So I'm going to cut this one now to 4 by 4. So cut this up to the 4 inch mark, so 4 by 4. Then either using your tacky glue if you want to, or I'm going to use my red liner tape. You will see these ones, I've already gone round the edge with my red liner tape. So I did have one already prepped, another one that's 4 by 4, but I thought let's show you exactly how I've done it. So what I'm doing is I'm going in with red liner tape. This is 3 millimeters, but you can use whatever thickness you've got. So if you've only got 6, then don't worry about it. If you've got thicker, then by all means use that. But the reason I've used this thin 3 millimeters is to do with the layered cardstock underneath. I'll explain that in a second.
Yep.
So going round the edges here, I'm going right up to the edge as close as I can with the red liner. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some of this faux snow from Sarah's collection. So this one being the watercolour collection that I'm using, because this is what I had to hand. You can just use our big box of faux snow or any faux snow that we've got. So what I'm going to do is make sure that I've got them pressed down. Then I can come along and I'm going to take my backings off.
Yep.
And I'm going to be careful, George. I'm going to set them to the side and I'm going to take the backing off of all of these.
Well, while you do that, let me just remind you that if you see at the bottom there, you see the Christmas by the Show collection, today's price. All the adorable scoreable card that I just showed you there, that comes in that bundle, okay? So you get that within that bundle. All that card that I showed you a few minutes ago, that adorable scoreable, all those tartans, the Christmas jumpers, that comes within the By the Show collection for UK and USA customers. £154.68, $230.40. If you are a customer over in the EU, due to the regulations, at the minute, the adorable scoreable card doesn't come with the bundle, but the price is reflected in that and you get the same saving that you see for our UK and US customers, but you just don't get the adorable scoreable card. That comes part of the bundle. If you are a UK and USK customer, there's nothing stopping you though buying that separate. So, hope that clarifies. I saw a few comments coming in there. I just wanted to clarify that for you as well. Craig, I put your red line tape on there and you're putting that full snow on there as well now.
I am. If you heard a little click there, that was me switching off our studio fan.
Very good, sensible.
Very sensible. You know, we don't want all this faux snow blowing away. Well, I don't mind, but I think Lord Adam would have a hissy fit.
You'd have to sing a song though.
You wouldn't we?
Let it go. Wow, that went high. That was me. That
was good.
Wow, that was good. I didn't realize I could go that high.
That was really good.
Beautiful. I'm here all week. A lot of the love for that, the music paper and the adorable scoreable, the festive melodies. Mary put on YouTube, I want to frame that sheet music and put it into my house. I get the point. For that price at $7.99, $11.99 per the adorable scoreable packs, if you want to buy it individually, that would be cheaper than buying a massive canvas for the house or something. A cheaper way of doing it, buying a couple of frames, you could easily do that.
But you know what, George?
What?
Frame it, sell it.
Sell it.
Sell it. You can sell with Hunky-dory.
Yeah.
You may not have cut it, cut it, embossed it. You've made something with it.
Yeah.
You've made a home decor frame. So if you do your craft fairs or you sell on Facebook or Instagram or any of those sites, sell it and make some money if you can.
Right, well, I'll see you in 5 minutes. I'm just going to make a bit of...
So if this frame goes missing...
Yeah, if that one next to you goes missing, no, well, it's on eBay. I love it. Yeah, so hopefully that clarified it with the EU and the USA and UK customers. It's just because of the regulations, we've not thought it out.
Yeah.
But you can buy these packs individually. And if you are buying the show bundle, at that price today, to buy these bundles separately, it makes perfect sense because you've seen the quality. Each set is of 300 GSM, okay? You're getting 8 designs, 3 of each design, 24 sheets in each set. So you get 8 different designs, you're getting 3 of each sheet. So there's enough there to make some cards. But I've got a feeling that some of you are going to be buying multiple packs of this adorable scoreable card of the same. Because absolutely, Georgina's just telling me that. Some people are buying the show and adding extras in, but I can't blame you because I'm loving this card. The knitted jumper one, I've not seen anything like that, ever. I've never seen, Craig will back me up on this one. I don't think we've had it here at Crafters Companion. Nope. That is so unique. And the stars and the snowflakes, there's so many different options. It's so much love for it. Remember, it could sell out this today, so I don't want you to miss out. Remember how our bundles work here at Crafters Companion. If something sells out if we sell something out from that bundle, we have to rechange everything because it changes everything. So if you want it today at that incredible price, remember, that price you see at the bottom of the screen is for our UK and USA customers only. Producer Georgina, can we get the EU price up if that's possible? Yes, so here is the price. That is the price for our UK, USA. And remember, this coming up for you now is the price of our EU customers there. So it's $139.35. That euro, platinum price of $111.60. Remember, you're getting everything within the collection apart from the adorable scoreable card that I showed you a few minutes ago and what Craig's using here due to the regulations at the moment, but you can always buy that separately. Right, Craig, let's have a look at what you're doing with this incredible, beautiful card.
So what I've done is I've layered them up. So each of the layers I've added the faux snow. That could be glitter, that could be microbeads, that could be whatever you want. I've used the faux snow on that one. Then what I've done is I've taken one of our Christmas layerable sentiments from last year. And then what I've done is lifting this one on foam pads. So I'm going to take these ones off. I just had small remaining ones left last night, hence why I've got these small ones that I'm using. I should just say, I've got boxes of large foam pads, but I didn't want to open them until I used this last little bit of the small ones. So what I can do is then I can take this one, and then what I'm going to do is pop that in the middle, and that's all that I'm doing, George.
Yep.
We've got that pyramid effect. You don't have to use foam pads if you don't want to. Each of these layers are ½ an inch in layer. What I will say, huge big tease for you guys, if you have issues doing your mats and layers with your guillotine, something is coming very, very soon.
Ooh.
Less than a week to go.
You little tease, Craig.
Little tease. So, do you know what, George? I'm just going to dive straight in.
Do it, mate.
Let's do smash it out. One on. This will take no time at all because I've got one component missing. So what I've done is I've gone in. I mean, look at that one. Winter florals. Gorgeous, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's stunning.
7 by 7. I've done this one, and I've not got my tape, so let's use our tape runner. It also shows that our tape works no problem. So what I've done is I've taken some excess red adorable scoreable from the Blockbuster last month.
Yeah.
And I'm using red because we've got the red berries. So I'm going to go all the way around, and what I'm going to do is go in with a piece of gold again.
Yeah.
So we can mat this one on. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in a piece of the tartan adorable scoreable.
So mixing the two sets here together.
Absolutely, yeah. So this tartan I have cut to 5.5 by 3 3/4. So 5.5 by 3 3/4. Did I say what this one was? I can't remember.
It was the 7 by 7?
7 by 7, yeah. So 7 by 7, 7.25 by 7.25, then the gold is 7.5 by 7.5. So what I'm going to do is if I, once again, mat and layer this one onto my red,
Yeah.
1/4 of an inch bigger. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my gold, 1/4 of an inch bigger as well. So I can pop this one into here.
Look at them colours.
It's worth a treat, doesn't it?
So good. You can't, the quality of it. I can't just, the camera's as good in here, but we just can't, until you see it in person, it's such a good quality of card.
It is. It really, really is. So what I've then done is I've taken some of the gold foil from the Festive Radiance. I've cut this to 7.5 by 4.25.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do, George, is I'm going to score at 1/2 inch, and then I'm going to score at 1/2 inch again. What I can then do is fold that one over. So we can fold that and then fold this one in. So if I press that in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my red liner tape, because once I take this home, I will add a sentiment on the back. I would, if I bring this in from up above,
Yes.
so I've used one of our large
see.
Christmas sentiments that I forgot to bring with me. So that would then sit into the middle of my tartan. So I would sit that into the middle of my tartan. Then what I would do is I would pop that around the edge and pop that around the edge. And the acetate is wider than the cardstock, so that creates that dome
Nice.
from up above. So what I can then do is instantly, I feel when it comes to things like your holly and that, even with the background, you've got that touches of ivory.
Yes.
So that's why I've gone for an ivory card blank for this one. So I'm going to then add this in to my centre. Then I can come in with some of my Festive Radiance inserts, maybe some of my, actually even my decollage inserts would work well. Pop that into the middle. I'm not going to fully secure this, because as I say, I will attach it better when I go home, but it lets you see how I made this card, but then transfer it into a home decor frame. So let's position that one in, and then pressing that in, add a couple of little embellishments top and bottom, maybe a few gems. So that would be the card with your sentiment in the middle. But what you could do is get an inexpensive frame, same mats and layers, but popped into that aperture frame that you can see there. I removed the glass because we've got that dome and that thickness.
Yeah.
And that is how you can go from a card into home decor, or vice versa.
Yes.
And then here we go.
Absolutely stunning. Absolutely love that. And that is absolutely stunning. Someone's asked a quick question, Craig, and I think I know the answer to this. Sophie Minton on Facebook. Does the acetate come with protective sheets between layers?
So, not with Hunky-dory.
Right.
None of Hunky-dory's acetate comes with the protective layer, so you don't need to worry about trying to find any of the layers on Hunky-dory. None of them do.
Perfect. There we are. Right, let me remind you of the buy the show option. This is the Christmas buy the show option. We're going to break it down first. Actually, we show you what you get within the buy the show option. Remember, you can buy the bundles. This is the Sparkling Seasons 8. You get so much love for this. Remember, 70% of this has already gone. You've got the toppers, you've got the inserts, you've got the 8x8 paper pad, you've got the edge to edge, and you've also got the foiled acetate. That is $39.96, $58. And now, remember, a lot of that stock has already gone. Festive Radiance coming in with a mirror magic technology here that Hunky-dory have created. Again, $34.96, $52.96. How much has already gone, Georgina? 70%. Wow. You can remember, you're getting the magic toppers in here, the A6 mirror magic pad, the topper collection, the inserts, and you also get the acetate as well. Then this one of my favourites, the Joy of Christmas. Again, another wonderful set. Again, you get the wonderful large collection, you get the inserts, and you get the little book of Christmas Joy. $39.97, $59, that wonderful platinum price. 60% have that has already gone. Remember, you can get the wonderful scoreable pattern packs as a bundle, but individually they are working out so so wonderful. This is the wonderful Melodies, the 24 sheets. You get 3 of each design. There's 8 different designs, and there's 3 of those. That equals 24 sheets of a wonderful 350 GSM card. Then you've got the Festive tartans. Again, 3 of each design, 24 sheets. Then you've got the wonderful Jolly Jumpers. Again, 24 sheets. 30% of that stock has already gone. That Snowflake Splendor, 24 sheets, 33% of that has already gone. And this wonderful sparkling snowfall. Look at the difference in this. Look how unique this is. We don't just see little snowflakes. You see so many different designs. Again, 30% of that stock has already gone. Winter Florals, 24 sheets, 30% of the stock has already gone. So collection, what a beautiful collection. But if you've seen that, and like the entire lot of it, there is the buy the show option. This price, as you see, is for our UK and USA customers only at the price. I'll explain more about that. 75% of the stock has already gone on the Buy the Show collection. 3/4 has already gone. £154.68, $230.40, and that platinum price today. Wow, that is for our UK and USA customers. Now, if you're an EU customer, let me update you with this. You get this, €139.35. Again, €111.60. You're getting everything you've just seen, apart from the adorable scoreable card, okay? That doesn't come if you are a member, if you are in the EU due to restrictions, €139.35, or alternatively, you can buy that individually. So much love, remember. So much has already gone. Let me take you a close look into the Festive range that we saw there. Again, it comes with these wonderful card toppers. Again, look at the mirror technology that you are seeing here. When you talk about mirror technology, just look how shiny that is there. You can see it. Look at the glare. No, glare is not the right word, but that mirror, that's me shining it down there onto our white work surface that you can see there. Now, these are our topper cards. So easy to pop out. I can just show you there. There's so many different things there. And there's not a bit of waste. Craig's showing you that with these cards, how no waste there is. Again, let it be bright with the angels there. And then these are the cards that you see. Again, you can see that mirror technology that we talk about so much here with Hunky-dory. This is beautiful. The angel. Then the Bethlehem scene, city scene that you see there. The baubles that go across the bottom there. Then the presents, again, with all that mirror technology. You can see it with the light reflecting it just there. Again, the wonderful pines and the florals. Again, more toppers that come out here. Again, there's so much you see within these sheets. That is just one part of that set. You've also got the inserts. Now, if you look at me, remember, what do you mean by inserts? Everything has been designed to work alongside each other. You've just seen the wonderful floral designs there. It's done in this pastel shade and these faded shades. Faded not being the right word, but you see what I mean. It's toned down. It complements them. And that's why they work perfectly inserted. This is the lovely Bethlehem scene. It'll work alongside the florals. Then again, you're getting so much sheets within your set. So many uses for it, and you're getting not just one sheet of each design, you're getting multiple sheets here that you see. Then it also comes with acetate. Again, the acetate that you see here, let me show you this with this white card. This is the acetate. Look at that. All the acetate that you see there. There's so many, look at bauble design that Craig was using, that wonderful Christmas design. And again, that gold acetate there, you can see it, absolutely stunning. That is coming within the set. So much within that set and that incredible price. And you get the 6x6 pad in there and the wonderful little paper pad as well. The small paper pad, £34.96, $52.96. All that platinum price. And remember, double points as it's our 2nd anniversary here at Crafters Companion. Craig, come on, let's take a little deeper dive into this.
Let's go for it. So we're going to go pure luxury, and we're going to go all out when it comes to this one here. And once we've done this one, what we'll do as well is take in the waist. I am not going to push my luck, but I will speak very, very nicely to Georgina and say, once we've done this one, if I can have another couple of minutes, and I'll show you what you can do with the waist. It takes no long at all, but it gives you the idea how you can go large and you can go small, crossing over by using the waist. So what we're going to do, 8x8 again, because we're going luxury with this one. So I'm going to have it, so my card is a top fold card. Going to use the angel, so therefore I've used my angel insert, and I've chopped this down just slightly smaller than the 8x8. So I've added my adhesive sheet along the top, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that right up to our fold line, and then that's nicely creating our insert you can see there. So that is that one. What we're then going to do is I've brought in one of the backgrounds. The topper that I'm going to use is this one here. So you've got the Bethlehem, you've got Mary and Joseph, and you've got little bits of white within this one. So that's why I'm going to be using the white as mats and layers. So what I'm going to do is my white mat and layer that I've got here, I've got out the centre. So therefore I'm going to turn the edges. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it so this border is along the bottom. And this layer here is 7 by 7.
Yep.
My white layer 7 1/4 by 7 1/4. And because this Merry Magic collection has gold outline foil, we're going to go gold. It's 7 1/2 by 7 1/2. So what we can do is we can take all of this one off, and then I'm going to go straight in. The white layer that I've used is actually an off-white, and once again, it was a sheet of adorable scoreable that I had left over. But use our white smooth stamping card, use our Centura Pearl with a hint of silver. That would look phenomenal.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring this one in. So if I place that into my card blank, and that's that layer. So we are going to go to town with the insert, well, we have done the insert, but we're going to go to town with the acetate and make a little bit of a shaker. So what I've done here, this bit of off-white, I've cut to 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. The gold, I have cut to 5 1/2 by 5 1/2. Bless you. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this towards the top here. So if I position that, and then what I'm going to do, George, is I'm going to start to layer up. So I'll explain what I'm doing so we can read some comments and you just not hear me talk the full time. So a piece of gold, 4 by 4. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to position my topper within the centre. I've gone in for a piece of the foiled acetate. And I've made that just slightly smaller than my white layer that we can see here. Around this topper came the outside frame. So what I'm then going to do is I've taken another piece of the foil, and this has got kind of like the Bethlehem scene along there. So what I can do using my red liner tape, I can sandwich that together, and then using either foam strips or on a roll, I'm going to create a shaker using the chunky glitter also from Sarah's watercolour collection.
Perfect. So you know what, I'm going to read some of these comments. Remember, if you comment today during today's show, or any of our shows until the 2nd of September, in our anniversary week, you've got the chance of winning something at the end of the show. Remind you of that very, very shortly. We'll be announcing the winner very, very soon. And we've also got to do demo of the show. There is a lot of demos to choose from. It's going to be a close one. Let's read some of these beautiful comments out. Alison Graham, oh my, the buy the show collection just fell into my cart. What are the chops? Chances of that, Fred on YouTube, there is never waste with Hunky-dory, just bits of creative opportunity. And Leslie on YouTube, thanks for all the demos today, Craig. These are beautiful creations. And there's lots of love for Craig's mat and layer tools coming soon. A lot of love for that. Woo, mystery. Now, don't forget, I want to remember, it is our anniversary week here at Crafters TV. We're 2 years old, can you believe it? I don't look a day over 27. And, well, if you spend today £50 or $50, you are going to get the chance to get yourself this. I'm back. Hi. You get yourself this wonderful Crafters Companion notepad. That's $50, £50, coming back, and back. If you spend over £100, $100, you get yourself this wonderful Crafters TV tumbler for cold drinks. Alcoholic, non-alcoholic, your choice. If you spend over £150, $100, you get both of these items, the notebook and the tumbler for our anniversary week. Now, it is limited stocks, while stocks last, then we get them, you get them, all right? So make sure they'll get added into your basket all week for our anniversary week here on Crafters TV. How long have you been with us now, Craig? How long have you been here?
Just over 2.5 years.
Do you remember when it was just little seedlings?
I do. I remember the day that I first came to head office, I came with Debbie and Jan. Because Debbie and Jan had been working in the Chesterfield store prior to that. So as me, Debbie and Jan came in, we got to see what was our little studio next door under construction.
Yeah.
And we were told at that point what the plan was going forward. And never in a million years did I think we would be at this point, you know, within such a short amount of time.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I joined the start of this year.
Yeah.
And it's already going from bigger. It's like changed so much since I started in January. So much different happening all this time. But listen, you guys make it here at Crafters TV. You guys are a big community. A lot of you guys saying thank you for all the shows. You know, it's not been the easiest a few years, has it? But thank you to you, because without you guys, we wouldn't be here saying hello to you every single day. So thank you for tuning in, no matter where you are. You know, some people watch us on canal boats, some people watch us in caravans, some people watch us in tree houses. Who knows? I love it. We love you guys coming in. And thank you for making me feel so welcome. And thank you for having us in your life every single day. 2 years. Who knows where we're going to be this time next year? Who knows?
Who knows?
We might be in HD and everything. I'm joking. We're in HD. Georgina's going to say something in my ears. 3 year. That's where it'll be. Georgina says it'll be our 3-year anniversary. Thanks, Georgina. Ha, hilarious. I'm joking. I'm here all week, Saturday, Sunday as well. Got so much happening. Remember, 7 p.m. tonight is our wonderful UK time, 2 p.m. East Coast. Is Colour Me Happy. The wonderful Debbie Robinson is going to be back. And sort of a little launch day as well in Colour Me Happy today with our brand new Spectrum Noir brush pens, 24-piece extender set. Head to the website, check those out before the show. Are you excited for those, Craig? I know you're a pen lover.
Yeah, I'm loving my pens.
Yeah.
Loving them.
Absolutely.
So it's going to be a good launch when it comes to...
Right, remind us, Craig, what's in this packet?
So this is chunky glitter.
Right.
So this is white glitter. It's what came with Sarah's watercolour collection.
Yeah.
So it's nice and chunky and it's white. Now, I know in Bethlehem, you know, you don't get snowfalls or anything like that. So it could be, you know, sand in here instead, maybe. Could be something like that. But you know what? We're crafted. We can put whatever we like in here, into the middle here. Something's tickled you there.
I know in Bethlehem we don't get snow. It just made me chuckle. Here's the weather with Craig. There'll be no snow in Bethlehem. Right, that's what I mentioned. And here's John with sports. I don't know why it just made me laugh.
Yeah.
Here's what you're not getting, snow. So it just made me chuckle.
It's because, as you said, they're lovely crafters out there.
Yeah.
Someone will come in and say, but you don't get snow in Bethlehem. So I just thought I would make the point of saying, I know that you don't get snow.
Well, actually, I spent a bit of time in Dubai, which is the UAE, the United Arab Emirates, and last year they got snow.
Really?
For the first time ever. It wasn't much, but they had snow. It wasn't a lot. It's not Bethlehem though. They do have a ski slope and penguins. That is incredible though, Craig. That is lovely.
And because I've used that acetate with the Bethlehem scene against that white, you've still got that image in the background, but we've gone and we've coordinated all of these elements. So what I can do to finish off this one, George, is I've taken the sentiment that comes from the topper sheet with our white layer. I'm going to do the same with this little one. And then last night, when we done this demo and I used our Christmas poinsettia die, what I've done is I've got a few of these ones that I've already done as well, and then what we can do is we can matte and layer these ones to finish off.
Perfect. Again, so much love coming in. Do you know what? I can't believe next week it's September. It's gonna be September. Can you believe that? It's September next week.
I know.
And then it's going to be Christmas. We're doing Halloween. I know you teased some Halloween on your story yesterday, Craig.
I did indeed. So
I'm nosy, that's why.
Thank you for actually saying that. So yes, next week, here in the UK, it's Bank Holiday weekend.
Yeah.
So you've got me all day Monday, all day Tuesday, pretty much all of Wednesday, and a lot of Thursday. I've got a craft along on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I've got a craft along on Wednesday. And the craft along, it is Christmas products, but I've made it into a Halloween project. I know. So yeah, so really looking forwards to that one.
Are you going to come in fancy dress?
No, I'm not good at fancy dress.
Are you not?
No. Not good at building it myself anyway.
Actually, it comes
Building
in-
my face myself.
This is where it comes in, dressed as like a little skeleton or something. That'd be, oh, we've got to do it Halloween. I know, so I once, you see, when I was a kid, Halloween was a black bin bag
Yes, me
around
too.
your neck.
Yep.
And a black tracksuit bottom, and you were a vampire. And then you go around and trick-or-treating.
Snap.
That's it with your Georgina wasn't allowed to go trick-or-treating. She's
deprived.
Where are you from, Georgina? Loughborough, that's why. Right, so much love for this coming in today. I'm excited for this, Craig. I think a lot of you guys are excited to get this into your baskets today and landing on your doorsteps. Remember, like I keep saying, if you're on YouTube, remember, save the show and you can come back and watch us. When this set arrives into your doors, when it drops on your doorstep, come back, watch me and Craig, and then you'll be watching it and going, oh, I remember when George said watch this. Here it is. You've made this with this wonderful set, Craig. Remind us what you've done here.
Look at that. So, used the mirror background and we matte and layered onto white and then gold. We've coordinated the backdrop with some white and gold again. Used our acetate on this backdrop. Used some acetate here with the shaker from Sarah's Watercolour Christmas. These poinsettias, these are from last year's winter flower forming collection.
Yep.
So we built them ones up. We did make these on my Facebook Live last night. So if you actually want to see how I made them, you can check back my Facebook Live on my Crafter's Companion page where we made them. But there we go, lovely 8x8 card, shaker card, luxurious.
Perfect.
With the insert. There we go. Job's done.
Absolutely stunning. Again, remember, that is just one bundle that comes within this Hunky-dory set. If you want to buy the show, let me introduce you to something. 80% of the stock has already gone on the buy the show option. 80%. How will I make it more exciting? 4/5 of the show has gone already. If you need that, 80% has gone. Remember, the price that you see there for the show is for our UK and USA customers. You're getting everything that you see there. This price coming in is the EU price. If you're an EU member, you can see this price here, €139.35. You are getting everything apart from the adorable scoreable sets that you see if you're an EU customer because of regulations at the moment. So listen, like I said, 80% of the stock has gone for the buy the show option. I think you need to check out your baskets because remember, I don't want you to miss out. Remember, Club Inspire, you're getting double points. But if you're brand new to Crafters, here let's tell you about Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome back to launch day here on Crafters TV. My name's George Aiken. We've got 11 minutes left here on this fantastic Hunky-dory launch day. Just want to bring you up to speed with something. A bunch of you have been asking what the dye was used for the flowers that Craig was using on his last demonstration. It was from last year's Poinsettia collection, the flower forming collection. That's from last year's collection. But like Craig was saying to me in the break, any dye, any flower could be used to make something there. But it was from last year's collection. So, and wow, just in this comment, DD, best show ever this, apparently. Well, listen, thank you so much for that, DD. Let's have a look at our demo of the show, because we've got loads to get through in this last 10 minutes, and we've got to announce our winner from our launch day second anniversary giveaway. So let's have a look at what demos you've had for us today, Craig.
Right, let's go. Let's do it this way.
Speed
demo. So number 1, we've got Festive Radiance. Number 2, Decollage. Number 3, we've got Sparkling Season. Number 4, Sparkling Season. Number 5, our adorable Scoreable. And number 6, Festive Radiance. I'm not going to pop that one in because it's half done. We'll do the full finished one. So that's the choices that you've got. Will I very quickly do that again?
Yeah, go on, speed it through.
So, number 1.
Number 1.
Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. And then number 6.
Perfect. About 5 minutes there on that one, and we'll announce the demo of the show in about 5 minutes' time. And remember, you still got a chance to win yourself our giveaway today. So all you got to do is comment in your YouTube or Facebook. Make sure you put your comments in there, and you could have the chance to win. There is all across the bottom how you get social with us here on Crafters TV. Remember, 80% of the stock has gone on our buy the show option. It's an incredible deal. It's our launch day Hunky-dory. If you're brand new to Crafters TV and brand new to Hunky-dory, you've seen what we've created today with these amazing sets. Remember, we've got smaller bundles available. Maybe you're liking the adorable scoreable paper pads. They can be bought individually. You can also buy the Sparkling Season, the Festive Radiance, or you can also buy the Joy of Christmas. All the different options. But let me remind you that price for the Christmas Buy the Show collection for our UK and USA customers there today, that is just for you. You're buying everything that you see here at that price. Remember, double points as well, because it's our second anniversary here at Crafters TV. If you're a customer over in the EU, let me remind you of that option that you've got today. It's a different price for you and a different bundle due to regulations and due to price costings. This is the price you're paying, €139.35, and that wonderful platinum price there at the bottom. You're seeing everything, and you're getting everything apart from the adorable scoreable in the EU. That doesn't come part of the bundle, but always add that into your basket separately. So, as we're waiting for our demo of the show and your results coming in, Craig, I think we've got time to fit in one more demonstration this afternoon.
Yeah, and so much so I'm going to apologise now, because I think many of you think, oh, I wish you put that demo of the show. I've literally been prepping this throughout the hour, or the last 2 hours. I've been doing foam pads and that, so this is like a last minute thing that I threw in at the start of the show that I thought of, and it's something we talked about on my Facebook Live last night. So let's end the show on a really cracking demo. So what I've done is I've taken box frame from, well, we're going to say IKEA. So I've taken this one. This one here is 7 3/4 by 9 3/4 aperture. So what I can do, proof that I have not done anything, hence why it's still in its wrapping.
Your fingers like asbestos fingers. You could be having nails, them things.
Used to it with all of the, hot glue guns and stuff like that. Now this one has got plastic instead of glass. I'm not going to include that because I'm going to use the decollage. Right. So I can always pop that. I'll probably pop that in the back to bulk it out. So this is what I'm going to do, making it very, very, very simple. What I can then do is I can pick out whatever area I want when it comes to this aperture frame. So what I'm going to do is I like having that little bit of a border down there. So let's go, tell you what, let's make it even easier. Let's trim right down this decorative layer here. So I've now got that for another card that I could use. So that's that one. So let's go in with our aperture frame, and I'm going to use my double-sided tape for this one. So all the main layers of the decollage I've got all popped out, and I've got the foam pads already in place, so it literally will take no time at all. If you wanted maybe a gold layer or something, what I would do is do this with a piece of gold mirror.
Yeah.
So pop this frame over some gold mirror, and then what I would do, I would then come along and then I would cut my pattern card to slightly smaller than the aperture. That will give me a nice gold matten layer and make it very, very simple. So what I'm then going to do, because this isn't going to be seen, I thought I'd actually cut it right on the guillotine so it would have been a perfect fit, but I never measured wrong.
That's all right.
So what I'm doing is I'm roughly doing it. No one's going to see this bit, so I'm not overly concerned. So what I can do is take that off. So we've now got our aperture in the back of the frame. Because I've got no glass or plastic, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it in now, just making sure that it's all right, it fits, it's great, it's perfect. So set that to the side once again. Going to come in with my Santa Claus, and I'm going to pop him out. And because he's going in, what I'm going to do is snip these bits out here. So if you have that poinsettia die that I've been using, if you want to create some floral flowers for round the edges, maybe an acetate dome or something, you can do. You can go to town with it, do whatever you so wish. So going in with my tape here, and then what I can do is if I layer this one up, I can come in with all my decollage layers. So let's bring this one in here, and I'm going to centralize it so we can then pop that in. All my bits have popped out bar one. I thought I'll leave one in so that I can see how they would all come. So I'm going to pop that out, George. This one here, anyone wondering, it's called Father Christmas. Go figure. Who would have thought?
I don't know how they did it. How do they do this?
How would they do it? How would they guess? How would they even come up with that name?
Yeah, such a good name.
Few little aperture bits popped out. What I'm going to do is this one, I'm going to go in with a couple of pads. As I say, I've got all of the other layers all ready to go, and the backs are already off, so we can literally finish it within no time. So let's take this one, and we can pop Santa Claus over that first layer, and then press. What I can then do is let's bring these ones in. So I can then start to build all the way up. So I always pinpoint a certain area. So this one I'm pinpointing the bottom.
Yeah.
And then we are going smaller and smaller and smaller. We can then go into our next layer. So position it at the side of Father Christmas. We can go into this one now. That's his next layer. Next one here, so making sure we're all good. And this is why you'll be able to see there's no way you could keep the glass or plastic in.
Yeah, of course.
Because it's just far too dimensional. So we can pop that one in. We're even going to come in with this one, which even his face has an aperture. So that's creating the shadow. It's creating the depth. So what we can do is these ones, let's pop them on there. What we can do is his hand or arm. We've even got his boot down there. We've got his little hat into there. He's got his boot.
Yeah, you get out my house.
Yeah, get out my house. Get out my house, man. So there is his hand. And last but not least, there is his other hand.
It's true what you were saying, that Hunky-dory do the best Santas.
Told ya.
Yeah,
Told
Teresa
ya.
says it, and Karen on Facebook, this is my favourite collection. I've got to agree, it's so good.
Yep.
This is so good. So that's in the box.
Yep.
Drum. I think this is your drum roll.
And I put that plastic back in the back.
Yeah.
You won't see it, but one, it bulks it out, and two, what it does, it means I won't lose it if I do need it in future.
Yes, look at that. That is.
Look, you could then pop maybe the little sentiment, maybe a few gems or something if you want, but to come out year after year in a kiddie's bedroom, you can be doing that. That you can do. Now, I literally sped through that.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how much you would sell that for in a craft market or that?
Absolutely.
Done.
Look, we've got 60 seconds off. Listen, let me remind you, this by the show collection, limited stock. If you want it, check out your basket because it's going to be limited stock. Remember, demo of the show, Craig. Demo of the show, number 6.
Number
6 is your last demo of the day.
Which was?
Here it comes. Demo 6.
Oh, so it was that one.
Yes, with the pancettas. Perfect.
There we go.
Thank you so much for everything today, Craig. You have been brilliant. Thank you for having us. Brilliant. I know you love Hunky-dory. Right, we are running out of time. Let me find my winner. Today's winner, you are winning yourself this. Let's remind you what you are winning. All these goodies here, it is going to the wonderful Diane Kalutzi Curtis. You are the winner. Winning yourself all those prizes that you see. Remember, email prizes@crafterscompanion.co.uk to claim your prizes. 10 seconds left. Craig, thank you so much for this incredible launch day. Remember, Colour Me Happy is coming up for you at 7 p.m. UK time, at 2 p.m. East Coast time. I will see you with Debbie for our Colour Me Happy show / launch with our brand new Spectrum Noir collection. See you then. Goodbye.
Bye.